Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the Soul Beauty Chat. My name is Fatima. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, we have authentically vulnerable conversations about faith, soul, and beauty. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 signs that you are not being your authentic self. So at the beginning of this year, I set out on a journey to start living my best, most truest, most authentic life. And it has been such a beautiful journey. I have a video coming up soon talking a little bit more about my journey. But in this video, I want to just share with you some signs that I actually saw in myself that you can also identify in yourself to tell if you are really living your most authentic life. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. Okay, so the number one way that you can tell that you are not living your most authentic life, you are not being your authentic self, is if you are forcing things. And when I say things, I mean everything. Are you forcing your relationship? Are you forcing a job? Are you forcing friendships? Are you forcing ponytails? I'm joking about the ponytails, but seriously, if you find yourself forcing things in your life, it may be time to take a step back and assess and really take a look and see, where aren't things lining up, and why do I feel this need to kind of push to make things happen rather than just allow them to happen? Okay, so sign number 2 that you are not being your most authentic self is if you find yourself avoiding people who really know you. It's easy to be this pretend version of ourselves when we're around people who don't know us, right? Because you can be anyone you want to someone that you're just meeting. But when you're around people that really know you, people that really love you and care about you, it's not as easy to put this wall up and to live this life that does not feel true to you. Because oftentimes they can see past the BS, if I'm being frank. They can look at you and say, hey, how have you been? And your response might be, oh, I've been doing all right. And they can look at you and go, well, are you sure you're doing okay? Like, you don't sound like you're doing okay. You don't look like you're doing okay. Are you sure? And they want to dig a little deeper. At least I know I'm that friend for a lot of my friends. And I have friends like that for me as well. When they check in with me, if I don't sound like I'm actually living up to what I'm telling them, they'll ask me more questions about it. And that kind of forces you to kind of uproot that feeling of like you're hiding something. You're hiding this little secret within yourself that, you don't feel like things are the way they are supposed to be, or you don't feel excited about that relationship or that job or that opportunity anymore, but you've been convincing yourself that you should. So that's a great indicator that you may not be living your most authentic life. Sign number 3, if you are constantly feeling that you are unfulfilled or not doing enough. This is a huge red flag. If you constantly feel like something's wrong in your life, you constantly feel like something's not right, you constantly feel like even though you have so many things to be grateful for, you still find yourself feeling off and down and just unfulfilled, this deep-rooted unfulfillment in your life, that is a huge indicator that you are not living your most authentic life. You are not being your most authentic self. And I say that because the reason why you feel so unfulfilled is because there is this part of you that desperately wants to get out. There is this part of you that is seeking to explore, seeking to try new things, seeking to really live this life that you've dreamed of. But because you have been suppressing it for so long, you've been maybe being realistic and telling yourself you can't do that thing, you can't, follow your passion, you can't walk in your purpose, you can't do these things that you want to do. You keep saying this long list of things that you can't do. And the more you do that, the more unfulfilled that you feel. More days go by where you feel like you're just working to pay bills and you're not feeling satisfied with your life. And that is a huge indicator that you're not living your most authentic life and you're not being your most authentic self, because if you were, you would not feel that way. And I'm speaking from this with so much passion because I'm living it. I'm an example of it. I was in a space where I remember feeling that way all the time. All the time. And my life really didn't start to shift until I started to pay attention to these signs. So I just want to help you to kind of identify some key things that may be standing out to you that's like red flags that you're not showing up as your full self in the world. And if you're not showing up as your full self in the world, God is not using you to your full capability. So I hope that this video was helpful. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below. And also comment down below right now and let me know, Have you ever felt like you were not being your most authentic self? If so, comment down below and tell me about that experience. I can't wait to hear from you guys in the comment section. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications and thumbs up this video. I know that was a lot, but if you're here, if you're part of the Soul Beauty Chat fam, you already know the drill. Notifications are on. You're already in that comment section right now as you're watching. You already know we're here with it. We're here with it. So if you're new around here, you know, welcome to the fam. Welcome. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, head over to my website, soulbeautychat.com, and sign up to learn more about the 6-week group coaching program, From Fear to Faith. In this program, I'll be teaching you exactly how you can stop living your life in fear and finally start walking in your purpose.